Hebrew Israelites, much week in, week out, to prophesy the downfall of America, known as Babylon the Great. Before we get started, we give all praise, honor, and glory unto
BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH.
Double honor to the apostles and elders of great millstone. And peace and salutation out there to the hopeful elect. All right, so we say shalom.
Shalom.
Double honor to the apostles and elders of great millstone. We say shalom.
Shalom.
Yes, we back once again through the grace and mercy of our Lord YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI. All right, to proclaim the downfall of this wicked society, which we know to be in Babylon the Great. That's what our pretty mouthpiece of the Most High, man. Right, to push forth his will, his perfect intent, which is to destroy America. So let's get real quick, Ezekiel 35 real quick. All right, because you know the Lord finna do away with this current wicked society. You see, our people out here pretty much destroyed for a lack of knowledge. You know, dwelling in all kind of madness. Everyone's a fucking homo. You know, an alphabet community supporter. Okay, and they don't believe in the righteous order of YAHAWAH by YAHAWASHI. And it's pretty much just like the time of Noah, man. You know, when we just pretty much got to a point where the Most High had to cut this shit off by the way of the great flood. See? So that's what's about to happen again, but by the way of fire this time.
Now, Ezekiel 35, verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
Right, set thy face against Mount Seir. Because at one point our face was going with Mount Seir, which is what America. All right, but when we came to this knowledge, we understood sort of what Psalm 73. All right, when we came to the sanctuary of the Most High, then we understood therein. All right, the perfect word of the Most High. See? Now we're setting our face against America. Mount Seir is known as the capital of Esau today, which would be America. Okay, and we're prophesying against it. Got it?
It says, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it.
And prophesy against it. Now what are we prophesying? Prophesy means to say before. So what are we saying beforehand? What are we telling you that is going to happen to Mount Seir, which is America? That it's going to be destroyed, man. And this place is known as what? Modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, modern day Egypt, you know, modern day Babylon the Great. All these wicked kingdoms that the Most High hated from times past is back today in the form of America. That's why I tell in the book of Revelation 17 that Babylon the Great is pretty much the mother of harlots, or in the abominations of the earth. See?
Verse 3, and say unto it, Thus saith the Lord power.
Yep, thus saith the Lord power, because these are his words. You got it?
Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee.
Yep, so the Lord's against America. You got it?
And I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make it thee most desolate.
Right, so the Lord, Yahweh's going to stretch his hand, YAHAWASHI, to make this place most desolate. Okay, so of course, the word desolate, YAHAWASHI. So pretty much, this place is going to be laid waste. All right? So the Lord sent forth his right hand, YAHAWASHI, to send these nukes. At the end of the day, when the fire dies down, there'll be nothing here but desert. Okay? Indeed.
Word most desolate, 8. Desolate, 8, 80, 77. Devastation.
Devastation.
Waste.
Waste.
Astonishment.
Come out here and listen, man.
Down to the strong. It says, devastation, astonishment.
We out here, man. It's lucky, I mean, and the point. Because a lot of people think it's just the rule. The Lord is all about action, man. Either you with this place or either you against this place, man. The Lord is not about cheerleaders, man. No matter how old you is, no matter how young you is, whatever the Lord wants, he's going to make an action for you to show that you with him. What does scripture say? He that is not against me, who that is not with me is against me, man.
Right.
You know, so it don't matter who you know. If you ain't with the Lord, then you don't know the Lord, man. You know?
Yeah, pretty much, you know, the 2/3 who were predestinated to come up against his truth. You know, they were sanctified, not sanctified, but they were ordained to go against the word just so they can be destroyed. That's why you see people come up against what we're saying. And we say not come up against us, they come up against YAHAWAH by some outside. But get that word desolate real quick.
Yeah, this is desolate in the Etymon online. It says, miserable, overwhelmed with grief, deprived of comfort.
Deprived of comfort. All right? So yeah, the Lord's going to take away the comfort of America. All the proud boasting that we see going on, do as I will, you know, just live your life however you want to live it without any consequences. But the Lord's going to put that shit to rest, man. Okay? And it starts with this truth going out. This truth alone is, you know, bringing down America. And you see the infrastructure pretty much decaying away. It speaks about it in the book of Isaiah, the 14th chapter, I believe. All right, how the worms shall cover thee. This place is decaying. It's in decay mode. You got bridges collapsing. You know, there's potholes everywhere. America is not the same as usually. That was a report that I read recently. It said that, you know, America's not having, you know, they're not having a good time as they were before. Okay? That's because the Lord is pretty much taking away that murder from America. Right?
Yeah, kind of a little bit more. It says, without companions, lonely, uninhabited, abandoned.
Yep, uninhabited, abandoned. That's what I'm looking for. Uninhabited. America's going to be uninhabited. But the Lord destroyed this place. So when you understand the will of the Most High and the fact that He controls everything that's going around, that should put you in fear. Now you're supposed to do what? To seek the Lord while He may be found. Okay? When you understand the fear of the Lord, it makes you seek Him out 10 times more. And this is something that, you know, 2/3 of our people are not doing. They're not seeking after the righteousness of YAHAWAH, but rather they're still going about their way and doing as they will. Just like their daddy Esau. So if you want to take hold of Esau and be joined hand in hand with America, and your faith is going to be death and destruction, desolation.
This Jeremiah 50:12. Your mother shall be sore confounded.
Yep.
She that value shall be ashamed.
But rise in the east and sets in the west. Okay? Yeah, so we in the end. As our Lord told the apostles, you know, I got that damn Bible. The Lord told the apostles, you know, pretty much you're going to be witnesses unto me in Jerusalem and Judea and also to the uttermost parts of the earth. And which the apostle will be resurrected in these last days, reincarnated, to come back and do the will of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM. As he told John the Revelation, prophesy again amongst many nations. Okay? So that's what we're doing. Alright? And for you Israelites, it's time for you to forsake your own way and turn back into your power. And that's yourself for great destruction.
It says, because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate.
Right. It should not be inhabited. That means that once a fire die down, after so many generations, it's going to turn to a desert land, to where you're not going to know, you know, what Alabama is, what Georgia is, you know, these different lines that separates these different cities and states. You're not going to know. It's going to be one big, great desert land, and in this desert land is going to dwell desert creatures, dragons, and also demons. You see? You heard this piece about the Arabs, no more pitch that tits there. You're not going to see a fucking Arab run the corner store, you know, selling Jake hot-ass chicken, cracked chicken, man. All right? Yeah.
upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth.
Mystery Babylon the Great. Because America, there was a mystery about who Babylon the Great was. Did nobody think that it was America before the prophets came on the scene? You see, it was a mystery. That's why these people were saying, well, God bless America. They didn't know that America was the place that the Most High set his face against. It's read in Ezekiel 35, set thy face against Mount Seir. It's going to be America, Babylon the Great also, man. Okay? Well, yeah, mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots, all these false philosophies. As I was saying before, you get all these different idols from these ancient kingdoms back in the day. And that's what's causing our people to stumble. All right? So that's why the Lord has to do away with all these idols. He has to clean this place. And just like I mentioned before also, with the flood, you know, with the wickedness that was going on before Noah, before he flooded the world and saved Noah, you know, there was a whole lot of idolatry going on. And the Lord decided to end that place by the way of flooding the earth with water. Right? But the duality of that, he said he's going to do it this time with fire. It shows you the perfect balance on the Most High, man. Okay? So we're in that time. There was prophets back then prophesying about the flood. We deal with Noah, of course. And we come in that same light. And that's why we're building. Matter of fact, Hebrew 11
Just to back up your point, 2 Peter 3 and verse 6, whereby the world that then was, being overflowed with water, perished. But the heavens and the earth, which are now, by the same word,
the heavens and earth that are now, which means the current rulership, Esau, Edom, are now good.
By the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and the perdition of ungodly men.
Right. So this current time, this current rulership is reserved unto fire, man. That's that balance. You see? It was water at first, but now it's fire. The Lord's reserving this place, which means that his weakness has to come to its full extent. All right, for the Lord to put him up, bring forth his wrath. The Lord does everything in measure. That's how we know that also it ain't no fucking hell, man, on the ground with the ground level. You see, that's unmerciful, man. That shows unbalance with the Most High. So that makes you niggas liars out there who teaching that.
It's like I too. That's a heathen custom. Because that actually goes back into the Greek god Hades. You know?
Yeah, that pretty much, it makes us question, like, had you niggas out there sold out, how the hell you go back to the teaching about the hell, man, that you learned in Christian church? That's one of the first things that you learn as an Israelite, is that there is no hell. And you fall in the right doctrine. All right? Hell is either the grave on the ground, when you die, you know, they put you in the ground, that's called grave. I mean, hell, which is the grave, man. Also a hellish condition, where you just at a low place, man. That's it. How the hell you gonna burn for eternity?
If I may, you actually have sayings that people say, I'm going through hell.
Right.
I'm going to catch a hell.
Right.
You know, like the brother said, it's a condition. You know, it's not an actual place that you're in. Fucking Babylon's hell.
Hey man, the Lord made it simple. Like you said, like, you got people today who know the concept of hell, you know, just speaking on, you know, just catching hell on the side, you know, your bill's late, you know, you're at a lower state, you can't get ahead, unless you been in hell, man. That's it. You know, you just at a lower state. But also, hell is the grave, as I was saying before. When you get put 6 feet under or whatever, that's just hell, you know? But, no contact.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 7. By faith, Noah being warned of YAHAWAH of things not seen.
Yeah, so it took faith for Noah to warn of things not yet seen. Go ahead.
As yet moved with fear.
Move with fear.
Prepared an ark to the saving of his house by which he condemned the world and became heir of righteousness, which is by faith.
So by faith and fear, Noah prepared an ark to the saving of his house. So what do you think we're doing today? Through faith and fear. We're also condemning the world, coming up against, you know, all the false philosophies, the LGBTQ community, you know, all the wickedness that Esau's pushing out, these idols. We're speaking against all of that. We're condemning the world, man, this current society. And we expect to be what? Delivered just like Noah. To be raised up on the ark, and with the ark in these times going to the chariots of YAHAWASHI. Alright?
Verse 6. It says, but without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him.
Yeah, so read the first verse. What is faith, though?
Yep, come. Hebrews 11:1. It says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen.
And that's dealing with prophecy, you know? In order for you to obtain faith, you have to believe in something that has not been seen yet. And when we read the scriptures, the testimony of YAHAWASHI, all right, which is the spirit of prophecy, we see something far beyond a miracle, which is after the destruction, the kingdom of heaven. You know, so this is the kingdom of heaven right here, going to this knowledge. In which if you don't believe it, then your mindset is not going to pretty much be able to escape the realm of Babylon the Great, man. Your mindset, everything that you got going on in your life, is going to be centered around staying here. You don't matter if you're an Israelite and you're preached by the kingdom of heaven. If you sold out, teach false doctrine, that means your mind is here. If you teach about hell, you know, for a bag or whatever it is, hey, your mind is here, man. That's not, you're not following the perfect will of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. But going back to the Hebrews 11:6, without faith, it is impossible to please the Most High. If you come into the Most High, you must believe that He is.
That's it.
You know, that's the Lord's name right there, Yahawah, I-U-I-C. You know, and that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek it. You see, you got to diligently seek out the Lord's righteousness and His judgment. And that's something that you other camps are not doing. It's made evident by the way you teach. You see? So let's get
just to back you up, Matthew 12:30. He that is not with me is against me. Woo. And he that gathereth not with me scattereth abroad.
Yeah, if you're not gathering with YAHAWASHI, you're actually scattering abroad. And how do you gather? By the way of the word, by the truth. All right? Because there's only one teaching, there's only one doctrine. If you're doing anything other than that, you're not gathering, but you're scattering the flock by teaching false doctrine. Right? Yeah, you gotta come in the same correct mind and will of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. All right? To gather with YAHAWASHI.
Yeah, that was it.
It's the book of Hebrews chapter 4 and verse 12. And it says for the Hebrews chapter 4 verse 2, for unto us was the gospel preached.
Right? For unto us was the gospel preached.
As well as unto them.
As well as unto the 2/3 who don't believe.
But the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it.
That's that word faith again. So it wasn't mixed with faith in them that heard it because they didn't believe the report. It wasn't given unto them. It's read Ephesians 2:8. You know, faith is a gift. You see? And it was born with the faith in the womb. So it was Barak, the first chapter. Right? So the faithful ones, the elect, the predestinated ones will hearken to this truth and they will submit to it and they will be healed spiritually. Right? Opposed to the 2/3 who we hear and the word will not profit. Right?
Just to back up their faith and their trust, Sirach 2:10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
Right.
God, basically, like the brother just mentioned, having faith. Unlike the 2/3 of our people, they don't have faith in Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. They don't have faith that to be preserved from the dangers to come, because they don't believe in the dangers to come, man. Ultimately, they're putting the Lord in the box instead of treating him like the divine power that he is, man. Because the Lord, he has the power to put you to death, but he also has the power to give you everlasting life, man. And if you trust in him and trust that he can give you everlasting life, and trust that you and hope that you're a part of that hope for elect, then he'll give it to you, man. Got a little bit more on this. For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy. Just going back into the brother just mentioned about the hell doctrine, man. Hell is not mercy. It says the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins and saveth in the time of affliction. Just going back into when you trust in Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, it will go well that you're in. And once you fear Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, you'll be preserved from the dangers that's ahead, man. So again, that's why faith is a heavy component. And nowadays, people throw that word around, lightly, but around here, faith holds weights. You know? You got it, huh?
Yeah, kind of, just to back you up, you just brought out. This is Ecclesiasticus Sirach 51:8. Then thought I upon thy mercy, O Lord, and upon the acts of old, how thou deliverest such as wait for thee, and savest them out of the hands of the enemies.
And that's faith right there. It's like, I mean, that's faith. He said, wait, then I thought back upon thy mercies of old.
Yeah.
And how that deliverance such my forefathers who, matter of fact, read it again.
God, start from the top, verse 8. Then thought I upon thy mercy, O Lord, and upon thy acts of old.
Acts of old.
How thou deliverest such as wait for thee.
Deliver such as wait for thee. We go into patience. Patience is synonymous with faith, right? Because then we were patient, wait for what we need, from YAHAWASHI, which is paraphrase, right? So yeah, that's how we endure these trials and tribulations. By looking back on our forefathers, going to those old accounts, was that Romans 15:4, things that are written aforetime and written for our learning, that we through patience and come to the scriptures might have hope, right? So that's how we're going to be able to get through these hard times. Like going back and reading the accounts, such as Daniel the Lion's Den, you know what I'm saying? Who else? Three holy children. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Who were thrown in the fiery furnace. So when we put into safe situations, we know that we're being tried. As the Lord said, start the second chapter. Pretty much,
God, this is Rock 201, my son. If thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Ooh, there you go, right there. Set your mind right. When you come to serve YAHAWASHI, prepare your soul for temptation, man, to be tried. Okay?
God, set thy heart aright.
Set your mind right.
And constantly endure.
Endure what? Trials and tribulations. Don't lose your faith when you're going through some bullshit, man. Because you just been tried. Go ahead.
It says, and make not haste in the time of trouble.
Yeah, make not haste in the time of trouble. Don't take the exit out. Right? And when you come into a situation where you need some help, just pray to the Lord, man, and just wait on His mercy. Go ahead.
That's it. It says, cleave unto Him.
Ooh, see, cleave unto Him. Now, how do you cleave unto the Lord? By the scriptures, like the art read. Yeah, I thought back on thy mercy of old, and how thou delivered such as are into temptation. Go ahead.
God, it says, and cleave unto Him, and depart not away.
Depart not away.
That thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
At thy last end. Now, the perfect example for that is Job.
That's it, bro.
The Lord brought him through hell. You know what I'm saying? Just to test his faith. So that could be a bet going on with you in the heavens, man. You can put your name in Job's spot. You start catching hell, and you got to read Job and apply your name in it. As I consider my servant, whoever your name is, and the upright man, you might be good as gold with the Most High, but hey, you still got to try it. You see? But at the end of the day, we know that Job, at the end of the day, he got everything back. So that's why you must endure to the end.
Matter of fact, we're going to continue on. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient without a change to a lower state.
Take cheerfully. All right, don't mean that you walk around getting your ass when you smiling all day. That means that now you're a part of YAHAWASHI's suffering.
That's it,
you
bro.
see? So now you take doing it, that you're a part of the battle. You're a part of YAHAWASHI's body. So we all got to go through it, man.
Hey, Salaki, that's a medal of honor, for lack of better words, to catch here with YAHAWASHI.
The right of passage.
That's it. It says, for the gold is tried in the fire.
See, gold is tried in the fire of affliction. Go ahead.
And acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
Ooh, so when you understand and know those scriptures right there, when you go through something, you're supposed to think back upon that right there, man.
That's it, bro.
Knowing that you're being tried, the Lord putting the fire on you, you might be catching hell with a woman, your money situation messed up, you got kicked out your house, whatever it may be on this side, man. Hey, you gotta understand you're being tried. Are you gonna continue doing the work? Are you gonna continue in the faith, believing? Or are you gonna throw a pity party? Why is this happening to me? Lord, why are you doing this to me? And start pretty much blaming the Lord for your troubles, man. Well, you deserve everything that you get and more anyway. So you gotta humble yourself and know that you're just being tried.
I got some real good back. Hebrews 12:2. Looking unto YAHAWASHI, the author and finisher of our faith.
Powerful.
Who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High.
Right. That's why the Lord said, hey, be cheerful when you're going through hell, because YAHAWASHI had that in his mind as he was catching hell. That's what allowed him to endure.
That's it, bro.
That's why he was able to get on that cross and take that gruesome death, being spit on. Scripture say he was reviled, but he reviled not. He was able to do all that because he knew that he had to suffer for what he had done in his past life, but also for the joy that was set before him, and he was willing to go through that. So we likewise come in that same light. We got to endure certain things on that side, knowing that if we endure it to the end, all right, then we're going to receive a crown as well, just like YAHAWASHI, who was at the right hand of the Most High, handing down order. And the scripture says that we should judge angels, you know, in that day, once the Lord comes back. So we're looking for that. That's what keeps us going, man. Not this bullshit in America. You see, this is a very low place, man. Nothing here pretty much excites us anymore. We've been there, we've done that, and we're ready for something greater. Our mind has been translated to the heavenly mind state of our Lord YAHAWASHI, man.
Aye, son.
It says, consider him that endures such contradictions of sinners against himself, lest ye be weary and faint in your mind.
Right, so when your family members start talking shit about you, your friends, your compadres, or he wanted a dress now on the corner speaking about, you know, putting Edomites into slavery, you know? When they start coming against you like that, hey, don't faint in your mind, man. That's a part of suffering. All right, because now you're separating yourself from this current world. That's a sign, that's a token that the Lord is dealing with you. When you start catching hell like that, when your family members don't want to be around you, you know, you look like a fucking weirdo, the black sheep of the family. They talking hella shit about you behind your back. Oh, this nigga, that's crazy. That nigga, he teaching the Bible, talking about destroying America. Yeah, you know that, you can feel what I'm saying. You know? You and folks.
It's like, I mean, it be YAHAWASHI like that, man. Yeah, when your walk start being synonymous with the men in the Bible, then you know you're going down the right path, man. Because even with Job, when we was talking shit, we said, curse the Most High and die. And 9 times out of 10, you had a woman, when you got into the truth, it was a time when she had that sense. Had made that statement for the lack of better words, man. Even though it's some women out here that's righteous, but for the lack of better words, a lot of women told me to try to put down this word, man. But guess what? We know that those are extra weight, for the lack of better words. That's the baggage of America that you have to drop like a bad habit, man. In order to do what? In order to win YAHAWASHI. You know, because everything you lose, whether it be financially, whether it be family members or anything, we're going to get all those back plus 100-fold, like the story of Job. But like we just read in some rock, we must be put in that lower state first in order to be exalted, man. The Lord gonna start taking shit from you. Shit ain't gonna go your way, cool. That means you going down the right path of righteousness, man. Because shit ain't going YAHAWASHI way when he was on the scene. You know? You got
That's beautiful, man. Because like you said, like, Lord started taking shit away from him, but you gonna let that take you off the path? Is it? Or you gonna have that joy in your mind, that hey, the Lord said in Matthew 19, I'm gonna get all this back. You know, the account of Job, all that stuff was real for our comfort, man. So that's why when you go through stuff, you gotta go back to the scripture. And if you don't do that, then your mind can be overthrown. You start to dwell on stuff that's going on in this current life. What is that, Luke 21? The cares of this life, I believe. You know what I'm saying? You start thinking about the care of this life because you pretty much losing sight of the goal ahead, of why you came into this thing. We should endure chastisement to be brought to a lower state in order for you to be lifted up in that day when YAHAWASHI return, man. It's all the purging to make you greater.
Just to bring point out back in Job, what the brother brought out. Job 2:9, then said his wife unto him, does thou still retain thine integrity? Curse the Most High and die.
Dang.
But he said unto her, thou speakest as one of the foolish women speak. What? Shall we receive good at the hand of the Most High, and shall we not receive evil?
Show you Job with no silk, man. Job corrected her ass on the spot, man. Fuck you mean? You know? Because we was living good when everything was cool. You was okay with it. But as soon as a little hell comes, that's why a woman is considered the weaker vessel, man. You know, once you start going through hell, little shit, she fall apart, for the lack of better words. And you a man, you should be good as gold, for the lack of better words. You should know that the shit that you're going through is not to beat you down, but to build your ass up, man. Correctly, because in order to be built up, you must be broken down. You know? You got to box them up.
Yeah, but that's beautiful though. Because the Lord put hell on Job just to reveal her character. So that's how you can gauge your woman. You start catching hell like a motherfucker. You start seeing how she acts. Then you know her true character, man. That's it, right? That's it. That's why you gotta stay clean to your house about Shema like Job did, who kept his integrity.
Yeah, so like one of the shortest scriptures is remembers Lot's wife. You see what I'm saying? And what Lot's wife was fixed on was what they had in that world of Sodom and Gomorrah, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is very imperative to our teachers and upbringing in this truth, man. You know, and again, the brother brought out, hey, he corrected her on the spot and let her know, man. As soon as that woman lose focus on what's going on, what the Most High did to Lot's wife, made her a pillar of salt, man, in an instant. For not believing, not trusting in the way of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI.
That's it, bro. That weaker vessel, you know, you gotta watch out for it.
I'm gonna finish.
Trials and tribulation. This James, I started at verse 1. James 1:1, a servant of Yahawah and of the Lord YAHAWASHI to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing.
Read it from
Yep, it says, again, my brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations.
Yeah, that's that cheerfulness. All right? Count it joy when you fall into diverse temptation.
Yep, it says, verse 3, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience.
Patience, all right? Because what you're going to need patience going to the time that we come into you. Right? So when the Lord tries you, that's to build you up for the days of trouble. Because if you don't have patience, that the second chapter, you don't have patience in that time of trouble. You know, so you might go without certain resources, certain food or amenities, comfortability, whatever it may be, you know, for a period of time. And that's going to be a time of test, like I was saying, you know, you can make a hasty move and say, fuck it, I'm going to go down and take the fucking chip. And I'm going to save my life on this side. You know, so we have been built up for that great time. Go ahead.
But let patience have her perfect work,
That's wait. Wait on the Lord first.
that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing.
Lacking none. You know? So we need these scriptures, you know, to keep us stable in this time. Right? That's why repentance is a process. You come into it, you know, as a babe, and you decide to sense and milk that you may grow thereby, and then you become, you know, a full age in the knowledge. Well, now you got a full understanding, you got the scripture in your mind where you can endure certain trials and tribulations when they arise against you. You know, they're pretty much designed to test your faith.
Because he's not the anointed. Nigga don't even know what Christian means, man. You got it? Simple. Hide in the giraffe, nigga, for the lack of better words. But you trying to tell us about this truth. That's why you're in this situation you're in right now. He probably one of those men from Capernaum rejecting Yahawah. They was rich back then, but this time the Lord brought Capernaum low. They in their poor state, man. So you didn't believe in Yahawah back then, it came back in the same timeline, and now you're going back to that word unfruitful, man. Nigga probably rich as hell back in the day.
Yeah. Now you boy ain't proud. You know the boy ain't poor proud ass nigga. That's it, you know what I'm saying? Proverbs the 6th chapter is also one that's rough. A lot of you niggas fit that category. You poor and you fucking proud. Alright? Now humble yourself, you know, in the face of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI by subscribing to the men that are teaching the correct doctrine. See? And then rebellion is going to lead you off to a path of calamity. See? Whatever the Lord got set up for you. Jeremiah 15, subject to death, subject to the famine, captivity to the captivity, so the sword to the sword, the beast of the field, whatever you want. Nigga, pick a choice. You can take a pick. How you want to go out? You know what I'm saying? The Lord gonna bring your worst fears upon you. That's scripture saying.
Yep, this is the book of Luke, chapter 21, and verse 34. And it says, take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that they come upon you unaware.
Yeah, unaware. And that's pretty much a sign of you losing patience. Going back to Sirach, the 2nd chapter, more to you they have lost patience. Because after a while, you know, Jake get tired of suffering. They started to entertain the world again, start doing other things, you know. The careless world started back having an effect on their emotions. Which in reality, you're supposed to be, you know, hey, fuck it. At the end of the day, to a certain extent. So where these things don't have a sway over your mission toward YAHAWASHI. So if you go off that path of life, if your eyes start being single-minded, if you start being single-minded, then, you know, you're going to drift off in the darkness. Scripture saying, if you go that way, how dark is that darkness? Matthew the 6th chapter. That's why we always got to constantly examine ourselves, you know, remember what, like, why we in this thing, you know? If we in this thing to suffer and to keep suffering until YAHAWASHI come back. You know?
It's the book of 1 Peter, chapter 1 and verse 6, wherein ye greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if need be, you are in heaviness through metaphorical temptations, that the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold that perishes, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of YAHAWASHI.
Right, because the Lord knows what kind of material you are. It speaks about that precious metals, what is it, gold, yeah, I mean you got silver, wood, stone, hay and stuff, you know, which, you know, wood, it might endure for a while, but eventually it'll be consumed by the fire, the afflictions. Stuff will just, instantly, they feel the heat and they just get consumed, you know. So if you want to be found to be purged and become that precious gold or silver, you know, by enduring these trials and tribulations, man, by staying in the faith, not getting offended, you know, as if somebody did you wrong, but understanding, hey, you did the Lord wrong, man. At the end of the day, you gotta sit there and suffer whatever rebuke come to you, you know, and whatever the Lord throw your way. At the end of the day, the Lord is a fair judge. That's what you gotta keep in your mind. The Lord is fair all the time. And he'll get you back in a way in which you think is unfair. But at the end of the day, he is fair, man.
Right, deserved.
It's right deserved. Deserved, yeah.
That's a quick back here real quick because you go through the things that you go through to polish you up. And once you go into the realm of polishing something, it's kind of like a violent act. When you clean something, you don't be soft with it, you be hard with it, man. Showing you that sometimes when people get rebuked, they take it the wrong way. But that's the way you need to get rebuked, to get that dross off you, man. This Proverbs 25, verse 4. Take away the dross from the silver, and thou shalt come forth a vessel from the fire. Woo.
Yeah. Take away the dross from the silver, the impurities, okay? And you become what?
A vessel for the fire.
For the fire. Yeah, that's talking about YAHAWASHI. All right, because you want to be a vessel for YAHAWASHI to use, but we gotta be purged first by impurity. And when we get rebuked, you know, once hell start, you know, creeping in on us, you know, that's the Lord trying us. And through that fire, he's testing your integrity. He said you're gonna continue in the faith, or if you're gonna inwardly curse the Most High and His counsel. All right, you can't distrust the Lord's counsel. So yeah, we all fall in that lot in which, you know, we're tried and reproved. But the Lord's trying to see what kind of people we are, man. What kind of metal we are.
Gotta back it up. Malachi 3 verse 2. But who may abide the day of his coming? And who shall stand when he appeareth?
Yeah, that's it.
For he is like a refiner's fire.
A refiner's fire.
And like fuller's soap.
Like fuller's soap. Yeah, going back to the ox head like that, washing there, bro. Washing. You know, to get that dirt, get that smut off you, man. You know, they come through harsh rebuke. Rebuke no sharp. That they may remain sound in the faith. But yeah, that refiner's talking about YAHAWASHI. He was putting that fire on you, man. And he's gonna do that by the way of men. You know, more times than not. Okay?
Verse 3. And he shall sit as a refiner and purify of silver. It says, and he shall purify the sons of Levi and purge them as gold and silver, that they may offer unto the Lord, YAHAWASHI, an offering in righteousness.
Yeah, the priesthood. He's purifying his priest right now. You see? So it was a video that came out with this. She looked like an Edomite, but she could have been a Jake. But she, I forgot how the story went. She pretty much went to a spill, and she put what she put in the fire. She didn't put it in the guy. Put some in the fire. She was like, you know, how do you know when it's ready or something like that? He was like, yeah, like when he see his image in it or something like that.
Yeah. You see the reflection. And that's the image on the both sides. Because again, that's why we say we have the minds of YAHAWASHI, the minds of Mashiach. That's a bad point. You got to
That's pretty much what it is. That's a refiner right there. Because the Lord wants to see his image in us. That's why we constantly, day by day, got to purge out the old man. We can't revert back to them old ways, man. See, you can't be a nigga in the world and then be an Israelite at the same time. The Lord don't like Nicolites. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, you got to pick a side. That's it, bro. You know? Nigga want to have their cake and get it too. It don't work like that.
It's the book of 1 Timothy 4 and verse 16. Right. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine.
Yep. Take heed unto yourself and unto the doctrine, the teachers. Okay.
God, continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee.
Yeah, so if you constantly examine yourself, you know, and you teach the right doctrine, you're going to save yourself and also the ones that hear you. Because the Lord said, take heed, because what we're ambassadors of YAHAWASHI. We sent forth to push out the image of YAHAWASHI. See, amongst the flock. See? Yeah. So we fall outside that realm of, you know, being the image of YAHAWASHI, you know, and start pushing up the image of the world, then, you know, that can cause Jake to offend. You know what I'm saying? So it's imperative we put off ourselves and just do the will of YAHAWASHI, man. All right? Save ourselves and also the believers in here. Because we're looked at as, you know, leaders out here teaching. You know?
St. Luke chapter 7 verse 23. And blessed is he whosoever shall not be offended in me.
Right. To not be offended in me. Because there's many stumbling blocks in the scripture. Such as what? The great doctrine. All right? Concubines, many wives, you know. Many other things as well, man. The latest things we know is the hell doctrine. You know? I mean, that's not, we know the hell ain't real, but that's a stumbling block. Blessed are they that are not offended in me. It's talking about the word. YAHAWASHI represents the word. Go ahead.
Oh, that was it on that. But that the black only Israelite thing, you know, they still pushing that out, man. That means they're offended, you know.
I just watched a video on one of our today. Yeah.
Fresh on my mind.
Yeah. We still got niggas who want to say all black. Can't no Israelite be light skinned, man. Come on. That don't even make sense. Saying that we've been scattered and the seed come from the man. I mean, come on now. You're going to have Israelites looking like straight up white people. But we tell them by the way of the Spirit if they are of Israel or not. What is that, Romans 8:16? All right, it's the Spirit. Matter of fact, get that real quick. So we're not cornered. Lord say, hey man, you can't judge by appearance. You know, we judge according to the Spirit. You might like a crazy ass psychopathic Edomite, man. You can get this world, you're an Israelite.
That's why YAHAWASHI said, abide in me and I in you. So I don't care if you look like a Moabite or a damn Indian. If you know the words of YAHAWASHI and believe on it, you can be a part of that number, man.
Book of Romans chapter 8 and verse 16. The Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of YAHAWASHI.
Deuteronomy 28 on down, and you can relate on to them. Matter of fact, let's get Deuteronomy 32. Call all the curses of mine, like that. You know, once you get these curses and you can relate on to them, then that means that more than likely you're an Israelite, man. See? No matter how you look. You see?
It's like you fit the spiritual description.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord states certain in India and China, they certain amount of people, or people that come from a certain bloodline, they ousted. They got to dwell outside the city. They got to dwell in the slums. They can't dwell in the city.
So you can hear this truth. You can sit here and listen to it humbly, without, you know what I'm saying, coming up against it in a proud manner, that means that more than likely you are an Israelite.
That's it.
Matter of fact, I got somebody he did
All of the curses of mine, amongst all the nations. Yeah.
This the book of Daniel. So like, this is the book of Daniel 9, and I'm gonna jump down to verse 11. It says, yeah, all Israel have transgressed against thy law, even by the party, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured forth upon us, and the other that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of the Most High, because we have sinned against him. And if I may just add, because the reason why we're in this situation, because we sin against the Lord. You know, it don't matter what skin color you are. If you're a part of Israel, you're not gonna. If you're a part of Israel, you're not gonna be able to reach into the peak of this society. Yeah, you could be a mayor. Yeah, you could be damn president, but you're not gonna be in the upper echelon of the elite. You know. But at the end of the day, let's say if Jake do get up at the top, for lack of better words, it's gonna be something happening getting to the bottom. Look at Diddy. Diddy was a damn billionaire. As soon as Daniel was a billionaire. As soon as not Diddy was a billionaire, but as soon as he stepped out of line, now he's the base. Bill Cosby, he was from back MSBN, NBC or something like that. As soon as he got in line, guess what? He got to the bottom. That's always been the problem. You got a question, man?
I mean, I was just wondering what it's all about, you know?
And let me tell you what it's about, man.
Yeah.
We're actually reading the Bible. Now let me ask you, do you believe in the Bible?
I do.
Okay. Now do you know it's actually mentioned in the Bible the future prophecies of what's going to happen to America, right?
No, I'm not sure.
Matter of fact, give me Jeremiah 51. Let me tell you something. America is going to end out with destruction, World War III. You know, because for lack of better words, how old you is, man?
19.
You 19. Now I'm telling you, it's going to be a heavy draft that's going to come back into America for World War III. It's no coincidence. I know you are. Are you interested in the news?
Yeah, a little bit.
I know you heard about the Russia and Ukraine thing. Do you know what else about? That actually goes back into the Iron Curtain, the Soviet Union.
Yeah.
Russia is getting back their military. That's why on right there it got USSR. But actually, when you go back into it, it's a build up of World War III. Give me Revelations 11 and verse 14. You know? Go ahead and get this from the top. Let's start from the top, man.
Jeremiah 51, verse 1. Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon.
Now, Babylon today is America. Do you know what Babylon means?
No.
Babylon actually goes back into the word Babylos, which means confusion. Let me ask you this, do you know about the LGBTQ community?
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't tell if it's a man or a woman. You know?
Yeah.
Some people into that though. We ain't with it though, you know? You got it?
And against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me.
Now the people that dwell in the midst of them is Americans. You know, people who come in this society thinking everything is gonna be okay, not knowing that you're gonna get drafted, bro.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. It says, in the midst of them that rise up against me, and a destroying wind.
That's a strong wind. Take your time. Come on.
And will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her, and shall empty her land.
Yes, because this ultimate land is going to be a desert. You know, that's how it's going to end. You got it?
I got it. Well, I got to get to work now. But
okay, you got it, bro. We teach you to the camera. But again, I'm telling you, man. World War III coming. All right. That's the guy that's going to get drafted, man. Matter of fact, hold there to get the bridegroom shall warn that half the bride. Because a lot of these young, fiery Edomites, you love fight for your country. Now you're going to actually physically fight for your country. That thing with Ukraine and Russia, that's not a coincidence. Why? Because they said, hey, if America stop fighting Ukraine, then they're going to have to send uncles and nephews over there to fight for Ukraine, man. You know? So that's a soon looming doom for you damn Americans, man. And we don't care, man. We want Chinese to get drafted, man. We want World War III to happen. Why? Because that's going to actually be the beginning of the kingdom of heaven, man. You got it. I'll get there from you. Yeah, I think it's 2 Corinthians 15. I mean 16. Yeah, Revelations 11 and 14. All right. This know is it? Which one? You gotta get 11.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 14. And it says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly.
Yeah, it says the second woe is past, but behold, the third woe coming quickly. And that third woe is actually mentioning about World War III. You know, because even Einstein said if World War III get fought, then World War IV is going to have to get fought with sticks and stones. Because they know that these nuclear capabilities are going to get put into use. These nukes are not made for no reason. They're just not made to look cool or just to be a scare tactic. No, these nukes are actually made to be put in use, man.
Like I say real quick.
Come on.
Who actually said that recently? He said these nukes are made to be used, man.
Gun, yeah, like Brother Nixon. It's made to be used, man. And that's the spirit, Pooh. That's my guy. No, Pooh, and that's the spirit. When you look at Pooh, he's the perfect character to be the adversary to America. One thing I ain't gonna lie, when he pulled out that black YAHAWAH, you know, and it was like in a little gold thing, man, Pooh stirring shit up, man. That shows you that Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI spirit is being made manifest upon the planet Earth, man. It's a beautiful thing to see prophecy unfold right before your eyes, man. And if you don't have the eyesight to see or the eyes to hear, you're not going to understand what's going on, man. You know? Brother already got that? Come on. Yeah.
2nd 16, starting at 33, it says, the virgin shall mourn, having no bridegroom, and the women shall mourn, having no husband.
That's it. Come on.
Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers.
Yeah, so your boyfriend, little Travantes, nigga, a game banger right now, guess what? He's going to actually have to shoot it out for real. Coming soon, for the lack of better words, man. Because again, he ain't like World War III. It's just going to be a cakewalk. It's going to be weapons that these devils never used, you know? And there's going to be a lot of lives that's going to be lost. You gotta
Continue on. In the wars shall the bridegrooms be destroyed.
In the wars, read that again.
In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed.
In the wars shall the bridegrooms be destroyed. And what wars? World War III. Even a lot of these policemen out here, you're going to get drafted too, nigga.
Okay.
You know? You think Esau's going to have everything scot-free, lead you to the side? No, they're going to send your ass out first, man. Paramedics, same thing they did with the pandemic. You're going to be an essential worker. You're going to be an essential worker to work on the fucking front lines in the war. You know?
Continue on. It says, and their husband shall perish of famine.
Their husband shall perish of famine. So that's say even, that's the spirit. Go ahead and get it on deck. I got you. Go ahead and get it on deck. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be a major famine that's going to come upon the planet Earth, man. And Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI is actually stirring things up. It's not no coincidence that Whole Foods, Publix, Walmart, they have these different recalls on the vegetables and meat. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be very soon when it's not going to be nothing to eat, man. You got to do what?
God, this is from NPR News, National Public Radio. It reads, what is famine and when is it declared?
Yeah, what is a famine? Number one, and when is it declared? Because it can be a food shortage, but it's also going to be a famine.
That's it.
And we're in the midst of a food shortage. It's the difference between the food shortage and the famine. A food shortage is where they do shrinkflation. Yeah. You paying the same price on this, but it's actually a lesser amount. You gotta do right.
I'll back you up. That's what the Dollar Generals and the Family Dollars and Dollar Trees are there for. And they sell you something at a lower, you know, it looks like it's big in the bag, but when you open the bag, it's half the damn bag.
And even Doritos and Cheetos, remember they used to be, back in the day, they was 4 for $1. They used to be a quarter a piece. Then that was 33 cents, and that's a big jump. From 25 cents to 13 or 25 cents, that's a 7-cent raise, you know? That's a big ass jump, man. 40%, you know. But it went from 25 to 33 to 50 cents to for $1 now. Showing you that shrinkflation is coming up, and then also too, you can buy a big bag of chips or a big bag of this or whatever. It's mostly air now. That's the part of shrinkflation reaching its peak. You got it, bro.
Going into a read, it says famine occurs when a country has such a severe food shortage.
Food shortage, come on.
That its population faces acute malnutrition.
Acute malnutrition, starvation, man. When your body starts eating inside each other, you got something up. Baba Kushai, if you ain't got none, give me Lamentations 4. Read that again.
It says famine occurs when a country has such a severe food shortage that its population faces acute malnutrition.
Acute malnutrition.
Starvation or death.
Starvation or death. So niggas are actually coming to a point when they're going to be starving to death, man. And it's going to be a road to that. There's going to be a point when people are going to, you know, you eat ramen noodles, then now you eat beanies and weenies, then now you eat cat food. There's stories out here, people are going to start eating cat and dog food and shit. And once that run out, either people are going to eat people or people just going to starve to death, man. You know? And that just shows you the vibration upon the planet Earth is actually coming into destruction and evils. And only evils, man. You know? You got that up?
It's the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, and verse 9. And it says, they that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger.
It says, they that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. You got it?
For these find the way stricken through for the wants of the fruit of the field.
Yeah, these find the way stricken wants for the fruit of the field. So basically, for the lack of better words, these people are dying, but you're going to be fiending for McDonald's. You're going to be fiending for burgers. You're going to have the taste of a lamb chop in your mouth, but it's not going to be near you, man. Showing you that this family is actually going to play a psychological role too. You got it, huh?
God, going back, it says the status, which is a famine, is generally declared by the United Nations, sometimes in conjunction with the country's government and often alongside other international aid organizations.
Yeah, aid organizations, because it's going to, a part of the aid that they're going to use in the family, because it says the UN. Yeah, they said the part of that aid that's going to be a part of that family organization is what? That seal. Because how much you think that famine is going to be one of the ways that Esau is going to use that sword? That's a weapon. The famine is a weapon that Esau used. Probably shall hold that and get Ezekiel on the 5th chapter. You get that from out? Ezekiel 5 and like 14. You got it?
It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 5, and verse 14. Moreover, I will make thee waste in a reproach.
No, you got it? Yeah, come on, you got it?
Come. And it says, again, Salakia, 5 and 14, moreover, I will make thee waste in a reproach among the nations that are round about thee, and the sight of all that pass by.
You got it?
So it shall be a reproach and a taunt and an instruction and an astonishment unto the nations that are round about thee.
Into the nations that are round about thee, an example, you got it?
When I shall execute judgments in thee in anger and in fury and in furious rebuke.
So this famine is going to be a part of the Lord's anger. You got it?
I, the Lord, have spoken it. When I shall send upon thee the evil arrows of famine.
Yes, it says the Lord shall send upon thee the evil arrows of famine. Showing you that this famine is going to be a weapon that the EU, the NATO, is going to use to force you to actually take that seal. You got it?
And which I will send to destroy you. And I will increase the famine upon you.
And I will increase the famine upon you, so it's going to get worse. Shrinkflation, a shortage of food, no food. You got it?
And will break your staff of bread.
It will break your staff of bread. Come on.
So I will send upon you famine and evil beasts, and they shall bereave thee, and pestilence and blood shall pass through thee.
Because a lot of these animals, especially you see a lot of cats that walk on the street, they eat off the trash of these Americans. You know, even when you go into rats, while they stand in alleyways, they actually eating off the trash, so it's not no trash in there. They're going to be looking for you, man. Just imagine you, a motherfucker ain't ate in a while, 2 or 3 weeks, he can't move, in a batch of fucking rats come in, or cats, man. There's been plenty of sayings or plenty of stories of how cats, they owner died and they didn't have nothing to eat, and the cat eat the damn owner. You know, dogs will do that shit too, man. And that's why the Lord is gonna be a psychological thing when the famine comes, man. Get some on it. You got it? Yeah.
Just to back your point up.
God.
But yep, it says, and I will bring the sword upon thee, and I, the Lord, have spoken.
And the Lord has spoken this. So again, it says the Lord sending this famine. Now let's go back, because even the UN, they're going to have the aid, but that aid is ultimately going to be for these people to take that device, man. That's all this is building to, because it's a man-made famine. BG bought up all the farmland. You know, it's a calculated attack to make people starve. You got it, bro.
Now, The famine is decided using a UN scale.
UN scale? What the hell? What they got to do with it? Come on.
How you got a scale?
How you got a scale? Yeah, like that's how you know a boy with some dope. You know what I'm saying? What this scale doing in the car, man?
That's it.
Showing you distributing, man. You the one that's taking away this food and bringing forth these man-made famines, man. You got it.
Now, famine is decided using a UN scale called the Integrated Food Security Phase Classification, or the IPC. It says for a famine to be officially declared, 3 things need to happen in a specific geographic location.
Yeah, you got it.
At least 20% of the household face extreme lack of food.
Yeah, 20% of the household face extreme lack of food. And that's bad. Because let's say, what about 80? The daddy don't, the little baby don't eat. That's a lack of food, man. And that's how it's going to be. People are going to say, yeah, man, grandma can't eat tonight, These decisions going to be made amongst you Americans, man. But like the Lord said, he said his servants are going to eat in this dangerous time. Hold that on dick, huh? You got it?
It says, number 2, at least 30% of children suffer acute malnutrition.
Yeah, acute malnutrition, starvation. Come on.
And it says 3, 2 adults or 4 children per 10,000 people die each day due to the outright starvation or to the interaction of malnutrition and disease.
And that number is going to increase, man, as we get closer to the end. Because at the end of the day, YAHAWASHI is actually going to bring evil and bad times upon you Americans, man. Okay, real quick, get what you got first. On that precept you said you had, and then we'll come back to the Lord.
Yep, in the book of Ezekiel, chapter 4, verse 16. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, behold, I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem.
Yeah, the staff of bread is actually something that keep you stable. Because niggas think they good as long as they can eat, man. And that's why it's a coincidence as comfort food. Hot dogs, hamburger, tater tots. Because that's how they have comfort. A nigga get a breakup, he eat, now he feel better. You know what I'm saying? Your girl break up with you, eating a tube of ice cream. You got it, huh?
And they shall eat bread by weight.
They shall eat bread by weight. And that's going back to that shrinkflation. You get the Pringles, it ain't as big as it was back in the day. A chip bag is mostly full of air. You got it?
And with care,
you got it?
And they shall drink water by measure.
Yeah, right, a capful. Everybody get a capful, man. It's the last bottle of water we got, and we don't know when we're going to get another one, man. You got it?
And with astonishment.
Come on.
That they may want bread and water, and be astonished one with another, and consume away for their iniquity.
Because in that time when you hungry, you ain't going to have nothing but time to think, man. What do you do to piss the Lord off so bad that he starved you to death, man? That's pretty much it on that. You got it.
Ezekiel 7 and 15. The sword is without. And the pestilence and the famine within.
Yes, because a lot of times the famine is going to affect the inner cities, man. Because this is the place where people, they don't have no land. Again, Walmart down the street, Bucks down the street, Bowls. One block is 5, 6 restaurants. So imagine when those restaurants get closed down, man. Come on, huh?
Real quick, Zechariah 6 and 22.
That's it.
And suddenly shall the sown places appear in sown, and full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Yep. And if I can skip down, this is going to the when the stores are depleted, man.
That's it, bro.
You can't go to your local store to get food, in the water. So that's gonna lead to verse 24. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. All right, so yes. Yeah, so pretty much this is when there's a lack of food, you're going to see the increase in violence. The love of men is going to wax cold. You're going to start to see neighbors come up against each other, man. Your best friend, your best cousin. All right, they're going to look at each other like enemies in that day. They're going to consume each other.
Come on, Papa, where you at? When they get Zechariah 16, what they say, it shall be cheap upon earth. They get there real quick. Yeah, victory shall become cheap. 16. And because niggas, it was a time you get 4 for $4. McDonald's had a 5. One motherfucker had a 5 for $5. I think it was Rowdy's, man. You can get 5 big burgers, a triple burger, big Buford's, 5 rubber patties for $5. The nigga was hot with a fish sandwich, Niggas were hopping on that, man. McDonald's had like a 3 for $4 meal. Wendy's had the 4 for $4 meal. The value menu.
Oh, dollar menu.
The dollar menu. You nigga was flexing off that shit. Once upon a time I was too. You get out of school, you get 2 spicy chicken sandwiches. You know, you count that shit out with quarters, man. But people are gonna be taking that for granted, because in the future time you ain't gonna have shit to eat, man. And if you do, it'll probably be $50, man, for a burger. You got it, right?
Yeah, 2 Edit 16 and 21. Your whole victual should be so good cheap upon the earth.
Yep.
And they should think themselves to be in good case.
Yes, because the food is cheap. You can get things at your leisure. People think they're going to be in good case. You're going to put down your guard instead of fearing the Most High. Okay?
And even then shall evils grow upon the earth.
And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, because bad times is coming, man. You think America is still going to be on top? Look what happened to Joe Biden. Joe Biden is the representation of America. Every time you see Joe Biden, he's falling. So America is falling as a damn home, man. You got it, huh?
It says sword, famine, and great confusion.
Sword, famine, and great confusion, man. Because these people are going to be confused when all these things come to pass, man. When you don't have no food to eat. You know, when your daughter comes to you and say, I'm hungry. I'm hungry too. It's going to be a serious time that we're coming in, man. All that bullshit is going to be thrown out the fucking window, man. You got it, bro.
Yeah, verse 22, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine.
Yeah, a lot of people are going to perish with famine, like the brother just pulled out the article, that malnutrition, which the EU is going to be dictating, man. He going to die of famine, man. Shalak Rayim, Wama Shapayim, Shalak famine to that nigga, man. Barak Shah, man. Because we ain't got time to play with y'all niggas, man. We come into a serious time. You got it, bro.
It says, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
So if you escape the hunger, you ate enough cockroaches, the sword would destroy to you. Just going back when YAHAWASHI pulled up. As soon as you out the city, you eating on somebody's farmland, all of a sudden somebody got you. And if that sword don't hit you, the sword of the ICBM nuclear missiles are going to hit you, man.
That's it.
You got it, bro.
Going back, Ezekiel 7:15, the sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within.
You got it.
He that is in the field shall die with the sword.
Come on.
And he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour
Famine
him.
and pestilence shall devour them. And that's diseases too, man. That malnutrition, which causes disease. Because even when the famine out, for lack of better words, a lot of these animals are going to get out too. Which that's going to make a lot of disease swapping going on, man. Rabies going to come back in a bad way. Paleo. And also the disease that this devil ain't even put out yet. Crown 19. The monkey ass, you know what I'm saying? They pulled that out. Yeah, the bubonic plague. All these diseases are coming back in the way. But did you know that these things was biblical? It was a biblical thing that was spoken. You know, that was it on it.
Yeah, that was it.
Matter of fact, jump up at verse 7. I mean, you know, Eves and Eves.
Yeah. Ezekiel 5, 75, Ezekiel 7 verse 5, thus says the Lord power, and evil and only evil, behold, is come.
Yeah, evil and only evil, behold, is come, because nothing good is coming concerning America, man. The only thing that's concerning America that's coming is destruction in bad times. That's why we can see that this place is being broken down right before our eyes. You got it, huh?
It says, an end is come.
An end is come.
The end is come.
The end is come. The end of what? The end of Esau's system. And do you think this system, which is the greatest, you got to realize, Lord made this is the greatest system of all the heathens. Why? Because of the technology. You think the Lord is just going to make this system go out in the back door like old Babylon did? No. This destruction is actually going to be global. And everybody's going to see the downfall of America, man. You got it, bro.
It says, the end is come, it watches for thee. Behold, it is come.
Yeah, the end is come and watches for thee. Behold, it is come, man. So the end of Babylon the Great is actually right before our eyes. You know, and if you don't have eyes to see and ears to hear, you're going to get caught up in the evils. You're going to get caught up with the famine. But if you believe upon YAHAWAH BAHASHAM and trust in the words that we're saying, that you can get preserved from it. Because the Lord have a number of people that he's going to put to death, but he also have a small remnant of people that he's going to save and bring them through those different trials and tribulations. You know? Matter of fact, get there.
Yep, this is Isaiah 65 and verse 13. Therefore thus saith the Lord, YAHAWAH, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
Yeah, and that's the two things. Showing the Lord showing you the duality of the scriptures. It's a balance. It's going to be somebody that got to be saved, but it's also going to be somebody that got to be destroyed, man. You got it, bro.
It says, behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart.
And that's talking about the 2/3 of our people. You got it, and people that dwell in the midst of Babylon.
And shall howl for vexation of spirit.
And howl for vexation of spirit, man. Because you're going to know it's going to be over with. You know, it's over for you damn Americans, man. And you don't even know it. By the time you know it, it's going to be too late. Like it says in Isaiah, the 6th chapter, Lord, when they going to understand? When the cities be wasted, you know? You got it, y'all. What's up?
Man, I say the dude that was in that Tesla getting burnt alive, he was howling. He was howling. It's going to be a lot of those in these days to come. God got
It's the howling. That's spirit. The howling, I don't know if brothers can hear that on the camera, but the influence, and it sounds like a howling, man. You know? We ain't ate in a couple days. It's spirit, though. You got it, bro.
God, 2nd Ezra 16, starting at 39. Even so, shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth.
Yeah. The plagues will not be slack that's coming upon the planet Earth, man. The Lord is not going to pussyfoot when it comes to the destruction of America. You got it?
And the world shall mourn.
The world shall mourn. Even though you're not mourning right now physically, you might feeling good today, but you still depressed. That's why it says when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. It's a mournful spirit here in this society, man. And the reason why, because the so-called white man is in power. You got it?
It says, and sorrow shall come upon it.
And sorrows shall come upon it, man.
On every side.
On every side. So it's not going to be no escape from YAHAWASHI in that day, man. The only way you can escape is get on his side. That's why the scripture we pulled out earlier. And whoever is against me is against me. Whoever is for me is for me, man. Lord, he's not going to play the great area in that day. You know?
Verse 40, O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to the battle.
Make you ready to the battle.
And in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth.
And that's the spirit. It says make you ready to the battle, which means get your mind right. A lot of the warriors, before they go to war, they, you know, mentally prepare. Because once you get on that battlefield, you can't fall apart because they'll cost you your life, man. So we're mentally preparing in the spirit right now to be preserved from the dangers ahead, from the things we might see, for the decisions that we might have to make. But at the same time, the Lord gave us the mental fortitude to get through it. You know? You got it. You got something?
Yeah, come on. This 2nd Ezra chapter 7 and I started verse 20. For there be many that perish in this life because they despise the law of YAHAWASHI.
Yeah, it's be many that perish in this life because they hate the law of the Lord. Which the law in the commandments of YAHAWASHI actually leads into life. It's for your benefit. It even tells that in the book of Romans, the 7th chapter. I know that the law is good, but I am carnal, soul undeceived. You know you gotta do what?
That is set before them.
Because we want to do good. Paul said, what I would not. And what I want to do, I can't. Because it's the sin that's dwelling in me, man. But at the same time, the Lord still got the spirit on us to continue to fight that righteous fight, man. You gotta do it.
Yep, verse 21. For Yahweh hath given straight commandment to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment.
When the Lord give you prompts, give you ideas what to do to be preserved from the danger and the destruction ahead, man. And the preservation is actually written in a little book, man, that a lot of people take lightly, even though it's the bestseller. You know, a lot of people take lightly, a lot of people put it to the side, not knowing that this is the book that can save your life, man. Yeah.
Nevertheless, they were not obedient unto him.
They was not obedient unto him. Come on.
But spake against him.
But spake against him.
And imagined vain things.
And imagined vain things. A part of those vain things is fucking Easter, man. Niggas imagining the Lord on the Easter bunny laying eggs, man. That's a part of you going into the way of the healer. And even a lot of more things, the LGBT, XYZ, you know what I'm saying? All Edomites can be saved. Love is love. That doctrine, man. Lean into your own understanding, which is actually going to lead to your fucking destruction. You know, like for the language, but it's going to lead to your destruction. You got it, bro.
And deceive themselves.
And deceive yourself. Because the Lord deceived you. He deceived you to deceive yourself to think you're going the right way, man. You got it.
By their wicked deeds.
By your wicked deeds.
And said of the Most High that he is not.
He is not.
And knew not his ways.
So you saying the Lord ain't know what he was doing. So now you want to be a woman now. You got it.
But his law have they despised and denied his covenant.
And denied his covenant.
And his statutes they not been faithful.
And to his statutes they have not been faithful.
And have not performed his work.
And you haven't performed the works of righteousness, the works of life. And we can clearly see that the works of America is not the works of life. And that's why this place must be destroyed. America will not continue as it is and have an expiration date. And that expiration date is coming up soon. Bible Shah gets 2nd Ezra 4 and verse 37. You know, somebody probably got something, y'all can get it.
This is Proverbs 4:19. The way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble.
Yeah, it says the way of wickedness is as darkness. They know not what to stumble. That's just like you trying to, you walk in the house and the lights off. You know? You can't go into the refrigerator. You can't go and do your necessary things that you need to do. You just guessing now. You know, you think you pissed in the toilet, you pissing in the sink, or you pissing on your damn couch, man. That's what happens once you're in the dark about things, man. You got it? Because you think you're doing the right thing, but you deceiving yourself. Turn the lights on, nigga. Come on.
It says, my son, attend to my words, incline thine ear to my sayings. Let them not depart from thine eyes.
Yeah, hold fast to these words, because it's actually directions to Solomon's treasure. It's directions to eternal life. You got it?
Keep them in the midst of thine heart, for they are life.
They are life
unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh.
So you cleaving unto the words of YAHAWASHI is actually you cleaving unto life, man. You know? You got it, what?
God, 2nd Ezra, chapter 4, verse 37. By measure have he measured the times, and by number have he numbered the times.
That's it.
And he does not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled.
So the Lord have measured the times of Esau. It's a time that Esau is going to get in power, but it's also a time when Esau is going to get out of power, man. Matter of fact, brother can hold it. I think that's Revelation 16. It's a day, a time, an hour to destroy the third part of man. I think it's 9 and 16 and 16 and 9. You know, read that again. I'll get there if I'm Revelation 16 and 9. Now read what you, read that what you just had again. My bad.
God, 2nd Ezra, chapter 4 and 37. By measure have he measured the times, and by number have he numbered the times. And he does not move nor stir them to the said measure be fulfilled.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus everything, you know, has a time and a season. Just going to Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter. And we had to be in a time of the Lord getting ready to destroy America. Alright? So America is coming to its fullness. As the Lord said, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Alright, coming from America. And that hurtful works are fulfilled. And that's why we out here. To warn our people from the impending danger and destruction, so that the remnant might hear this word, repent, and be saved. Alright, but if you don't want to mark it, then this is what's coming in the very near future. You see World War III pretty much blowing up. Alright, all the talks of that written scripture, the mark of the beast. It's all here.
And it's a time limit on it. For lack of better words, it's a time when the mark of the beast is going to be on the scene too. So showing you that the measures and the times of YAHAWASHI is meticulous. But we're not on the Lord's side. Which says 1,000 years is as but one day. You know? You got it. I'll give you that.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 9 and verse 15. And it says, and the 4 angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour, in a day, in a month, in a year, for to slay the third part of men.
So it's going to be an hour, a day, and a month, and a year when the Lord is actually going to destroy Esau in his wicked captivity. That's when his measure is going to be fulfilled. And then we can enter to the kingdom of heaven. Then we can enter into life. But this must come to pass before we enter into life, man. You got to lock a little bit more on it.
Continuing on, Revelation 9 and 16, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000 200,000.
It's 200 million warheads. You know, you got it.
And I heard the number of them.
And I heard them, and there's going to be a loud noise, man, which you're not going to be able to ignore. You know, that was it on it. You got something up? You got something? Y'all what's up? Come on, give it to us.
Joel 2:1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain.
Yes, blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound the alarm in my holy mountain. And we're sounding the alarm right now, telling you to get right before evils and destruction is coming.
Okay.
You know, you got it.
Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh.
Yes, the day of the Lord is coming. That's why I said let all of the earth tremble, man. You should be in fear. You know, you shouldn't be in the spirit of being docile, being in the spirit of partying and bullshit. Because that's the spirit that them niggas had in Noah, and look what happened to them, man. Because why? They didn't hearken to the trumpet. Even if they did listen, niggas took it lightly, man. Because they thought they knew it all. You know? That nigga hate a Lord that try to think he know it all, man. You gotta do it.
For it is nigh at hand.
For it is now at hand. Come on, huh?
A day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness.
Yes, because the day of the Lord is not what you people think. You think it's going to be an amen type sermon? No, the day of the Lord is going to be destruction for you niggas, man.
That's it.
You got it?
As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong, there has not been ever the like.
Now, you got it. You continue on. Continue on.
Neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations.
Now, those great armies that's going to go over these different mountains is actually talking about the ICBM missiles, man. Because the ICBM missiles is actually going to jump from continent to continent, from government to government. It's going to jump from France past the UK and hit America, man. It's going to jump from Britain past Greenland and hit America, man. Jump from China past Japan and hit various parts of the earth, man. But the main target is the USA. You got it, bro. Read it again.
Now, it says, a great people and a strong, there has not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations.
Yes, because after this, it's going to be the last time that this weapon is going to be put in use. Because it ain't going to be no need for nuclear destruction then. You got it, bro.
Like, man, I say, you brought out the point that Einstein said that World War III is fought with nuclear bombs, then World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. Because, hey, the scriptures tell it. You know, the Spirit was working with Einstein when he made that quote.
Yeah, y'all seen that Oppenheimer movie, man? That boy had said, that boy Oppenheimer came to Einstein and said, yeah, we did it. That boy Einstein looked at his ass and said, man, y'all fucked up, man. You know? Because at the end of the day, he might think this shit gonna continue, man, but you gonna get destroyed too, bro. You got it.
That's it. Verse 3, a fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burning.
And next time about the missiles, come on.
It says, the land is as the Garden of Eden before them.
It's paradise, because America is paradise. You can do as you want. You can freak off and do all this crazy shit. You can be proud. You can bump a nigga on the shoulder and think everything gonna be cool, not knowing that destruction is gonna come for you, man.
That's it.
Because Edomites, this the Garden of Eden for these damn Edomites, man. But ultimately, it's gonna be destruction for you, man. Read it again, huh?
It says, a fire devours before them, and behind them a flame burneth.
Behind them a flame burneth. Those warheads, when they come down, man, you got it.
It says, the land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness.
And behind them a desolate wilderness, man. Showing you that the destruction of America is near. You know? The destruction of America is coming. And ultimately, the paradise that America once was is ultimately going to be into stubble, you know? You got something?
Yeah, and nothing shall escape them.
And nothing shall escape them. Showing you that the only escape is going to be the chariots, man. Niggas telling us, yeah, we got to get airplane tickets up. Niggas might try to get on a cruise, fly away. No. The only way you can escape this nuclear heat is through those chariots, man. You know, you got something up?
Yep, it's 2 Ezra 16 and verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world.
Yes, the arrows that he shooteth are sharp. Read that again. Huh? Slow it down.
Come. 2 Ezra 16 and verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow.
And that just show you YAHAWASHI, he's in control of all these things. Even though the Heavenly Father, he sent out the commandment, it's played through YAHAWASHI. Come on.
His arrows that he shooteth are sharp.
Yeah, so people, you know, people can say, yeah, that's talking about a regular arrow. You got it.
And shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world.
And that's the spirit why we got USSR on here, man. Because at the end of the day, America will be hit with nuclear missiles from various parts of the earth. Matter of fact, since you just pulled that out, get Jeremiah 51, standing array against Babylon, like 51 and 12 or 50 and 12. Because all these different nations and all these different countries is going to aim their missiles in America. And even though a lot of these elites, they might be on their space stations, a lot of you niggas on there get caught up with it. A lot of niggas that sold out. You think Esau gonna let you get in the bunker with him? Hell no. Their ass gonna be right here in Alabama getting fucking destroyed, man. You know? Rick Ross, man.
That's crazy.
You got it? Because even the scripture say the missiles actually gonna dig into hell and explode too, man. It's gonna cleanse all this place, the wiring that this place got in here. He's gonna do a totally clean slate. So a lot of you people that have bunkers in Babylon, it's really in vain. I believe Boosie got a bunker. You know? I think so. I know he got a compound with a lot of land on it. He gotta have a bunker. You know? Cause that's like a rapper thing. When one rapper got something, another nigga hop on. You know? Hey, let me show you, that nigga stand with a bunker, man. They're taking a picture. You know? You gotta do it.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about.
Yeah, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. Come on.
All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her.
Yeah, all you that bend the bow, shoot at her. So everybody that have nuclear capabilities, hey, aim this place at America. You know you gotta do it.
Spare no arrows, for she has sinned against the Lord.
Yeah, don't spare no arrows, don't spare none of the missiles because she sinned against the Lord. Showing you that this destruction of America is actually the fury of the Lord. You know, it tells you that the weapons of his indignation are the missiles, man. You know? That's why he says, spare you no arrows. The Lord's going to overkill this place, man. And rightfully so, because this place overkilled itself with his wickedness. You reap what you sow, man. You got it.
It says, shout against her round about. She had given her hands, her foundations are falling.
Her foundations are falling. America has broken down completely as a society, completely as a system. The economy is down. The morale is down. There's no more manly men. There's no more girly girls, man. The roles are reversed and everything is fucked up now, man. And the reason why, because the so-called white man is in power. You know? Yeah.
Her walls are thrown down.
Her walls are thrown down.
For it is vengeance. For it is the vengeance of the Lord. Take vengeance upon her.
Take vengeance upon her.
As she have done, do unto her.
As she have done, do unto her. And what nation or society is known for bombing people? What nation in society is known for using drones to blow up a whole damn village, man? It's not Elam, it's not Ishmael, no, it's the so-called white man. And that's the spirit. The same thing that the Lord gave you to stay on top is going to be the same thing that the Lord is going to use to take you out, man.
Isaiah 33, starting verse 1, it says, woe to thee that spoileth, thou wilt not spoil with it, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee.
Yes, because Esau, you know, Jacob be cool with Esau, but Esau, he'll take it to the next step, man. You got it?
It says, when thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. When thou shalt make an end deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. Yeah, pretty much stand recognize that the Lord is setting us. By first lifting up the skirt of America, showing these nations America's shame, how they get down with all the raping, robbing, and, you know, ill deals amongst these different nations. They're being exposed by that, man. You know, so the Lord is pretty much he's pretty much exposed. I mean, I'm looking for the word, but yeah, but he's exposed exposing America amongst these different nations. So their mind is geared towards destroying America. That's what it's going to come down to, man. And it's all for the Israelites at the end of the day.
And that's why it says the nations were mad. Because they realize who America is. You know, it's a spirit. You got it, bro.
Psalm 7 and verse 15. He made a pit and digged it, and is fallen into the ditch which he made.
Put that Psalm 7? Yeah, matter of fact, read it, start at verse 11.
Okay. Psalm 7 verse 11.
Yeah.
The Most High judges the righteous, and the Most High is angry with the wicked every day.
And the Lord is angry with Esau every day, man. Because the actions that he do, because through his actions and through his rulership, now homosexuality is a bigger thing. Knowing that Sodom and Gomorrah got destroyed for that, but you think you can change the Lord's mind? Hell no, you're going to get the same judgment, but even worse. Because you know better. A lot of these Americans, they know better, but they refuse to do better. You got it, bro.
If he turn not, he will whet his sword. He hath bent his bow and made it ready.
Yeah, he hath bent his bow and made it ready, showing you that these ICBM nuclear missiles is ready to go, man. You know, these missiles are actually ready to get down and shoot at America, man. You know? Yeah.
He hath also prepared for him the instruments of death.
Which is those ICBM nuclear missiles. And the Lord, he's such a heavy power, he made you create those instruments of death. So the same thing that you created and had got control of the whole planet Earth is going to be the same thing that take your ass out. You got it?
He ordaineth his arrows against the persecutors. Behold, he travaileth with iniquity, and hath conceived mischief.
Yes, he conceived mischief, because everything this nigga come forth is everything that's against the Most High. This nigga Joe Biden, not even damn 15 minutes, man, this nigga got through the inauguration. He signed off something to let little kids get in their private parts changed, man. Sickness, man. And that's just some light into the bigger picture what this nigga really do, man. Nigga do wicked blood sacrifice. You think Hollywood is just a regular society? No, man. They do wicked sacrifices. They do a lot of demonic things, man. You don't want to get into it, but it ain't no coincidence why this nigga did. He's a scapegoat now, man. You got it, though.
He travaileth with iniquity and hath conceived mischief.
Because a lot of shit that didn't get it from, he get it from the white man. Einstein, Dan Schneider, from Nickelodeon. It ain't no coincidence that all these things coming out, man. You got it.
It says, and brought forth falsehood. He made a pit and digged it.
He made a pit and digged it. You got it.
And fallen into the ditch which he made.
So the Lord made you fall into your own snare. That's that wild you coyote what the Ed was talking about last week. You trying to stop the road runner, and you end up falling in your own trap, man. You got it, huh?
His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down upon his own pate.
So showing you that YAHAWASHI is going to repay you, but he's going to repay you how you repaid the whole planet Earth, through destruction. It says it's going to come down on your own pate, showing you that the missiles is actually going to be an aerial attack, but it's also showing you that it's going to take out the elites too, man. The higher ups is going to get taken out. You know, some is going to escape. But hey, when the missiles sit, that actually means that your rulership is over. You know, you got something up? Come on, you got it.
Isaiah 34:5, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
Yeah, it says my sword shall be bathed in heaven, behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. And that's how the ICBM intercontinental ballistic missiles work. They go up, they go into space. Out the atmosphere, they come and reach their destination. They come down a little bit, release those warheads and hit their target, man. They got a longitude and latitude. It's already predestined. You got it?
It says, and upon the people, of my curse to judgment.
And upon the people of my curse to judgment, which is who the Edomites, man. And everybody that dwell in the midst of these damn Edomites. You know? Y'all pretty much on that? Come on, you got something? Give me Jeremiah 51 and 1. 50 and 1.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse 1. And it says, the word of the Lord spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet.
Yeah, so Jeremiah, we're coming in the same stage that Jeremiah came back in the day. You know, we're prophesying against Babylon and the land of the Chaldea, because this place is full of witchcraft and mischief. Again, another nickname for Birmingham is what? The Magic City. And you might think it's just a little old country bunky town, but it's a lot of witches and warlocks that dwell here, man. You gotta do what?
Yep, verse 2. And it says, declare ye among the nations, and publish, and set up a standard, publish, and conceal not.
Yes, we're publishing this word, man. We setting up a standard of righteousness, and we're not concealing it. What the scripture say, I have not shunned, but declaring to you the truth of the Most High. You got it?
Yep, it says, say Babylon is taken, Baal is confounded, Merodach is broken in pieces.
Yes, and let's talk about these different idols that these niggas worship, man. Whether it be Egypt, Baal, Mordecai, even Planned Parenthood, Moloch, all these things is getting squashed. You got it?
Her idols are confounded.
Her idols are confounded.
Her images are broken in pieces.
Her images are broken in pieces. And who's doing it? YAHAWASHI. And the reason why, in order to bring forth an image of righteousness, man. Like the brother mentioned earlier, so you can see the face of the Lord, because soon as we get in rulership, we're going to show you how to do it. You know, we're going to show you how it feels to rule in these nations. It's actually going to realize how it feels to live, man. Because we ain't living in this wicked-ass place. You got it, bro.
For out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate.
And out of the north, that nation is talking about the ICBM missiles, man. Again, these missiles are meant to be put in use. They ain't just to be put in the parade, parade around the damn city. No, these things are actually meant to be used, man. Niggas say, I'm gonna get that fire. Esau gonna use that fire on each other, man. You gotta do it.
It says, and none shall dwell therein.
And none shall dwell therein.
They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast.
They shall remove and depart both man and beast, showing you that nothing but desert creatures is gonna dwell in this place after that, man. Because it's not gonna be any thing that's gonna remind you of Esau once the kingdom of heaven get fully established, man. Ain't gonna be no stop sign, no Bart Simpson dog. The only thing it's gonna be is righteousness, man. In the image of the Most High around the planet Earth, man. You got something?
Jeremiah 51:25. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith the Lord, which destroys all the earth. And I will stretch out mine hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rocks.
Yes, the Lord is gonna roll you down from the rocks.
Come. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith the Lord, which destroys all the earth. He destroyed all the earth, man. Hey, the harbinger of death. You know, you got chemtrails, you got the what? The sea hemp, you know, which he made all the people take. He got these abominable foods that they made as a delicacy. So like, what you say? GMOs, okay? These abominations that they made as a delicacy, all right, up on the planet Earth, man. You know, even the way you live, man. The alphabet society, you know, hey, this is destroys the earth.
Hey, so like if I may add, nobody should say he is as devil. Because wherever Esau goes, devil follows, man. That's it. Okay?
It says, which destroys all the earth, and I will stretch out mine hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rock.
So the Lord is going to roll you down from that high and lofty estate, man. And the basic. Because why? See, ever since we've been in the state, peace was taken from the planet Earth. Niggas started dying left and right. Yeah,
and will make thee a burnt mountain.
And that's the spirit. Esau represents death. Esau got into power around after the bubonic plague. So Esau got into power in the midst of that deadly situation, man. That knocked out a lot of people from the planet Earth. But at the same time, it's just the representation that wherever Esau go, death follows, man. No matter of fact, if you ain't got no more, give me Revelation 6 and verse 4.
Revelation chapter 6, verse 4. It reads, and there went out another horse that was red.
And horse represents power, and that word red actually goes back into Edom. You got it?
And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
Yeah, so when Esau got into power, the Lord gave him power to take peace from the planet Earth. And as we can see, ever since this guy been into power, nothing but wars happen. 93% of the time, America been alive, guess what? They have been in wars. 93%, man, that's a fucking A, man. You know? You got it?
It says, and that kill one another.
They should kill one another.
And there was given unto him a great
And there
sword.
was given unto him a great sword. And this is a part of a great sword, man. Because the same sword that Esau is using is the same sword that Jacob, that Isaac blessed him back in Genesis, the 24th chapter. I mean, the 25th, 26th, and 27th chapter. But the 27th chapter, he tell you, 27th chapter. It was the 27th chapter. You know, because he despised the birthright. Matter of fact, get this real quick. Genesis 27 and get down at the bottom. Because that's what it's all about, man. You wonder why white people hate black people so much? You wonder why these niggas are so precious? Because we got the birthright and they don't. It's simple as that, man. Esau despised his birthright, but when he came into Jacob, he had it in the sacred place in his heart. You got it, I'm starting. Yeah, get to it.
God, Genesis 27:34. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceeding bitter cry.
Matter of fact, jump up on 2 verses.
Okay. Genesis 27:32. And Isaac, his father, said unto him, Who art thou? And he,
31.
okay.
I mean, it's like 30. Yeah, 30.
Genesis 27:30. And it came to pass as soon as Isaac had made an end of blessing Jacob.
Yeah, so the blessing was actually meant to go to Jacob. And just, we just want to get the build up on it, because this is important history of how Israel became enemies with Esau, man. We can go into Cain, Genesis the 4th chapter 2, but we're going to start right here. You got it, what?
Time. And it says, and Jacob was yet scarce gone out from the presence of Isaac his father, that Esau his brother came in from his hunting.
So when Jacob got his blessing, Jacob went on. And then now Esau is going to get his blessing. You got it?
And he also had made savory meat and brought it to his father.
And Esau came to that motherfucker proud. Because early up in the chapter, Isaac said, hey man, before I give you this blessing, go give me some food. Sure ain't the Lord set that up. As soon as he did that, Jacob lived up to his name. Being the subtile creature, being YAHAWAH, man. You got it? A supplanter. You got it?
It says, let my father arise and eat of his son's venison.
Yeah, and guess what? Esau, he came with that like he got pride. He get up, Dad, get some of this venison, man. Be ready for that blessing. You got it?
That thy soul may bless me.
So you may bless me, get up and eat this food so you can bless me, man. I'm ready to get this over with. Not knowing in Genesis the 25th chapter that he sold that blessing for a piece of raw meat. Now that's the spirit he trying to bring a stew back, but you already sold it, man. You got it?
And Isaac his father said unto him, Who art thou?
He said, who you is? Come on.
And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn Esau.
This me Esau, man. Come on.
And Isaac trembled very exceedingly and said, Who? Where is he that hath taken venison and brought it to me, and I have eaten of all before thou camest?
He said, who you is? He said, you Esau. Well, who the dude that just gave me the venison, man? Before you came, you got it.
And I have blessed him.
And I blessed him. Come on.
Yeah, and he shall be blessed.
And I ain't gonna take back on it. I ain't take back on it, man. I say, I just blessed them. Matter of fact, let me put a curse notch to balance it out. No. Isaac said, man, fuck it, I blessed them, it's too late.
Yeah.
Because we are, and how we know that we're blessed with a solid earth, man. Jake, for the lack of better words, we are, the most attractive, the women, men, we the most talented, whether it be athletes, whether it be singers and engineers. Look at Ben Carson. Ben Carson was the first person to actually do a major brain surgery on Siamese twins. He's a Jake. You got it.
Verse 24, and when Esau heard the words of his father,
Esau, that's the so-called white man. You got it.
he cried with a great and exceeding bitter cry.
Yeah, so he cried with a great exceeding bitter cry, man. Because as soon as he heard that, he said, what? It's too late. You got it. Oh, yeah, being like a little bitch, man.
Yeah. And said unto his father, bless me, even me also, O my father. And he said, thy brother came with subtlety and hath taken away thy blessing.
Yeah, he said, hey, Jacob came sucked down and took your blessing away. It ain't nothing I can do. You got it.
And he said, it is not he rightly named Jacob? For he has supplanted me these 2 times.
Is his name rightly named Jacob? Is this supplanted me these 2 times? That shows you the omen of YAHAWASHI. The Lord named his name Jacob for a reason. And he even also named his name Yasharala for a reason, man. You got it?
It says, he took away my birthright, and behold, now he had taken away my blessing.
Yeah, he said he took away the birthright, and then he took away his blessing. You got it?
And he said, hast thou not reserved a blessing for me?
So he still, you ain't got none for me? You know? You got it?
And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, behold, I have made him thy Lord, and all his brethren I have given to him for servants.
Yeah, and I have made him thy Lord, which meaning what? Jacob was going to be over Esau, man. Because not knowing, Esau didn't know that this rulership was, that this blessing was also including the rulership around the plane of earth. Because even when you go back over a couple chapters, it says what? The elder shall serve the young. So that's why Jacob is Esau's Lord. You got it?
That's it. And with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son?
Yeah, he already got the blessing. He already got this truth. What else can I do for you, man?
He said,
You got it?
It says, and Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept.
So he begged for a blessing. That's the only thing you got from me. You ain't got anything else? You got it?
And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above.
He says, thy blessing shall be for the fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven from above. So basically, Esau was going to be blessed, with rulership for a period of time. You got it?
And by thy sword shalt thou live.
Because with that rulership, you're going to rule with the sword. Going back to the Revelation, the 6th chapter. You know? He was given unto him what? A great sword. So he can rule upon the earth. Esau, he ain't no diplomatic guy. Esau can't work out different trees or deals because behind every closed door of an Edomite is a fucking snake, man. You know? You got it, bro.
It says, and it shall come to pass, start from the top again, and by thy sword thou shalt live, and shalt serve thy brother.
And shalt serve thy brother. You're going into slavery, man. You got it?
And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
Yeah, when I have the dominion, thou shalt break the yoke from off thy neck, man, because it's always been a rulership thing between Israel and Esau. Once Israel is on top, we got y'all in captivity. Once y'all on top, we in captivity, man. You know, but it's going to get to a point where we're going to stand tall over you and get the victory, man. You know? Because a part of us having the victory is us having you guys as slaves, man. You serving us. You know, you got some more? Come on, give it to me. You got some? Give it to me. Give it to me.
I got that's 2nd Ezra chapter 7 and verse 43, and it says, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time, the beginning of immortality for the come, wherein corruption is past.
Now, corruption is past, talking about this Edomite system. This system that was blessed with the sword, that was blessed with rulership, but for a moment. And it's a beautiful thing to see corruption in a high state, because we know the next thing that is coming is everlasting life. It's a little bit more on that. Oh, no, you got it. You got to get y'all the precept.
Oh, well, that's it.
Okay, come on.
Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz.
That dwelleth in the land of Uz.
The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
Yeah, the cup also shall pass through unto thee, because Esau, you've been living it up, and you think everything is going to come out fine and dandy, not knowing that the destruction and the evils that was once upon us is going to come upon you. Get Deuteronomy 30 and 6. Read that again.
Huh? Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked.
Yeah, thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make thyself naked. Because ultimately, you're going to drink of the wrath of the wine that we drunk of, man. And you're not going to be able to hold up until, as soon as Edomites start catching hell, what's the first thing they do? They unalive themselves, man. Jake, when they catch hell, Jake have fun. All of a sudden, you see this nigga in the club Saturday, man. You know? He doing it. He leaning the two-step, man. Tapping the ground, coming back up. But again, that's how Jacob deal with their pain, man. Esau cannot deal with the pain and the wrath that the Lord is going to bring upon them. And the Lord loved us. You know, I have loved you, said the Lord. Israel said, where hast thou loved us? He loved us, but he gave us that tough love. So imagine the love that he's going to give unto Esau, man. Get some on it. Yeah, hold on real quick. Get there real quick.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 7. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
Which persecuted thee. So the Lord is actually going to come back and destroy Esau and these Edomites, man, in their wicked ways and their wicked way of life. And the reason why, because the same thing you did unto us, the Lord is going to make it get done unto you. Who put us in slavery, man? You know, who's the one that castrated kids? Who's the one, when brothers ever seen that movie Goodbye Uncle Tom? It was the scene when they was actually auctioning off little children to pedophile men. They do that today. You know, Pizzagate. And it was even at one point with these different Macy's deals, you get a Macy's book, and you can actually buy that child off that Macy's book, man. But people are unaware of how wicked this society is. You got it, right?
God, Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 22. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity.
So this is our last time being in captivity. This is our last time actually being in a suffering state. You got it.
He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom.
Yes, he's going to visit Esau. Come on.
He will discover thy sin.
He will discover thy sin. Hey, your sins have to be discovered, man. The sins of Christopher Columbus or Thomas Jefferson, they were celebrated a couple years ago, but not everybody know you as a damn demon. Fucking that nigga Benjamin Franklin, man. Benjamin Franklin, when you go into the shit that nigga was in, he was a damn sicko. He was into freakism, you know? It ain't no coincidence why he's one of the founding fathers of America, man.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49 and verse 12. It says, for thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunk it, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
Yes, hey, we supposed to drink of the cup, but we drunk, we took it on the chin. So you don't think you're going to be unpunished? You think you're going to get away with scot-free with slavery, 70 AD? You know? You got it.
It says, thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
It said, thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it, man. Showing you that YAHAWASHI is going to bring judgment upon Esau. There's no way you can escape it, man. It's already written. The only thing you got to do is play it out, Esau. No much how you fight, no much how much you squiggle, or try to do this Space Force, you're still going to go into slavery, man. You got it, bro.
It says, for I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord.
The Lord put it on himself. You know, people say, people try to put it on God, you know. They try to swear on the Lord put it on himself. That's how you know somebody, man. It's a damn promise, man. You got it.
That Basra shall become a desolation.
Yeah, Basra, which is a representation of America, is going to become a desolation. You got it.
A reproach.
A reproach.
A waste.
A waste.
And a curse.
And a curse. You got it.
And all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste.
Yes, and all the cities that's in Babylon the Great is going to be a perpetual waste. Because America is actually going to be an example of what not to do. Like Sodom and Gomorrah was an example of what not to do. America is going to top that, man. You know? That was it on it? Got something?
Nahum 1 and 9. What do ye imagine against the Lord? He will make an utter end. Affliction shall not rise up the second time.
Yeah, affliction shall not rise up the second time. It's not like we're going to go back and we translate back into now we're under the Russians. And now we're under the Moabites once again. No, man. YAHAWASHI is going to take out Esau. Read it one more time.
God, what do ye imagine against the Lord?
What you imagine against the Lord? You got it?
He will make an utter end.
Yes, because the Lord is going to make an utter end of our captivity, man. An utter end of our suffering, man. You know? You got it?
Affliction shall not rise up the second time.
Yes, because this is our last time being in captivity. This is why it's a beautiful time to be in. This is the last time of us actually being under the rule of a fucking heathen, man. Because very soon we're going to show you people how to do it. You know?
Read it in the NLT, Nahum 1 and 9. Why are you scheming against the Lord?
You got it?
He will destroy you with one blow. he won't need to strike twice. God. So the Lord says, why are you scheming against them? Because they plan is to what? Go up into the heavens? They plan is to what? Shoot missiles at Mars? Or whatever be the case, man. The Lord is going to end this place in 60 minutes, man. He ain't going to need to strike twice.
That's beautiful, man. In 1 hour, this city has been built up for down there 300 years. The Lord is going to knock this sand council out in 1 hour. That's just how sand council is. You take your time with it. No, it just take a little wave just to take it out, man. You know? Lego block, man. And the Lord just gonna come over and kick it off, you know. That stone in the second chapter, they come down and hit at the foot. You know? Y'all see on that? Matter of fact, give me that Daniel, the second chapter. Get that, man. Daniel 2. Daniel 2 and start at verse. Start like. Start at 2.
This is Daniel 2, verse 20. Daniel answered and said, blessed be the name of the Most High, forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his.
Yes, you got it. Sorry, continue.
Okay. And he changes the times, the seasons, he removes kings and setteth up kings.
That's how YAHAWASHI works. He works for rulership, man. That's why it says wisdom and might are his. He controls who's on top and who's on bottom. And how long they be on top and how long they be on bottom, man. You got it?
He giveth wisdom unto the wise, and knowledge to them that know understanding.
And knowledge to them that don't understand him, because we have understanding about the end. And what time we in, man? We have understanding about the kingdom of heaven, which a lot of people don't have, man. That's why it's a precious position to be in. Jump down to verse 30 for 30.
Daniel 2 and 30. But as for me, this secret is not revealed to me for any wisdom that I have more than any living, but for their sakes that shall make known the interpretation to the king, and that thou mightest know the thoughts of thy heart.
Yes, because the Lord gave Nebuchadnezzar a dream, and he couldn't understand it. He gave it to, and the Lord gave an understanding to Daniel so he can break it down. Now Daniel can break it down. You got it?
Thou, O king, sawest and behold a great image. This great image, whose brightness was excellent, stood before thee, and the form thereof was terrible. This image had for the fine gold his breast and his arms of silver, his belly and his thighs of brass, his legs of iron, his feet part of iron and part of clay.
That's a statue, man. A man from the head to the toe. But it's actually talking about the rulership of the heathen. Continue on.
Thou sawest till that a stone was cut out of with hands, which smote the image upon his feet.
Which that represent YAHAWASHI. You got it?
That were of iron and clay, and break them to pieces. Then was the iron, the clay, the brass, the silver, and the gold broken to pieces together.
So they show you when YAHAWASHI comes, he's going to break down your system, break down the heathen system, and set up a system of righteousness. You got it?
And became like the shaft of the summer threshing floor. And the wind carried them away, that no place was found for them.
That destroying wind, you got it?
And the stone that smote the image became a great mountain and filled the whole earth.
And that's the kingdom of heaven. We're continuing on though. He's breaking it down.
This is the dream. And we will tell the interpretation thereof before the king. Thou, O king, art a king of kings. For the Most High of heaven hath given thee a kingdom, power, strength, and glory. And whosoever the children of men dwell, the beasts of the field and the fowls of the heaven hath he given it in thine hand.
Yeah, so he gave Nebuchadnezzar rulership. That was the Lord is telling him that. Daniel telling him that. Come on.
And hath made thee ruler over them all. Thou art this head of gold.
Yeah, so this is the head of gold. Now come on. It's a timeline. Yeah.
And after thee shall arise another kingdom inferior to thee.
Inferior, which meaning it's going to be a decline. You got it.
And another third kingdom of brass, which shall bear rule over all the earth. And the fourth kingdom shall be strong as iron, For as much as iron breaketh into pieces, and subdueth all things, and as iron that breaketh all these, shall it break in pieces and bruise.
Yeah, right there, because that silver was the Medo-Persian Empire, spirit two hands, you know what I'm saying? The Medes and the Persians, which is reason why it's called the Medo-Persian Empire, because which one, the Persians, they were ruling together, but the Persians ended up being more superior. And it says that iron. The iron is the representation of the Roman Empire, man. You know?
That's it.
And really go back into that belt, because that's really starting at the Greeks. They're really starting at the beginning of Esau rulership. Read that again, huh?
Okay. And the fourth kingdom shall be strong as iron. For as much as iron breaketh into pieces and subdueth all things, and as for iron that breaketh all these, shall it break into pieces and bruise.
You got it?
And whereas thou sawest the feet and toes part of potter's clay,
And the spirit why iron too, that actually represents war too. That sword, because that's one of the tools that these Romans used to actually get over on people, man. Put that thing on you. And Rome was known for their military outside, crush and break people into pieces, man. You got it.
it says the kingdom shall be divided, but there shall be in it of the strength of the iron, for as much as thou sawest the iron mixed with miry clay, and as those toes and feet were part of iron and part of clay, so the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken.
And that's the system that we're living in right now, NATO in the EU. Because while in certain places in the NATO and the EU, France, Germany, that's strong, they have to look out for Switzerland and these other little countries, man. Because they don't have the resources to defend themselves, man. That's why even Trump said, man, y'all gotta put y'all money in this thing, you know? That's why I says they're partly strong and partly weak. You got it?
And whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay.
Yeah, they should not cleave into another like as iron mixed with clay. Now get down to the point where YAHAWASHI, the divine kingdom. Verse 44, yeah.
And
You got it?
and in the days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be
The
destroyed,
kingdom of heaven, come on.
and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms.
Yeah, so this kingdom is actually going to consume all of these kingdoms. That's why this kingdom is the kingdom of YAHAWASHI, which is going to be everlasting. You got it?
And it shall stand forever.
And this kingdom will stand forever. An everlasting rulership. You got it?
For as much as thou sawest that the stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, and that it break into pieces the iron, the brass, the clay, the silver, and the gold, the great power hath made known to the king what shall come to pass hereafter, and the dream is certain.
Yeah, so the dream is certain. So all these schemes are going to get set up, and all these schemes are going to get taken down, but ultimately the kingdom of heaven will be everlasting, man. So yeah, I can pray. This lesson is edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, QADASH. I want to give double honors to our apostle, there was a great millstone, and Shalom.
Shalom.
Go ahead and wrap them.